Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Thrive in 5 podcast. Now, the truth is, it is not just that most fitness advice isn't built for professional women. I know I say this all the time. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see me bang on about this. Most fitness advice is rubbish for professional women, but there's a bigger issue than that at play. It's that most fitness advice deliberately plays into the things that make us vulnerable as professional women. I've talked quite a lot this week about Monica from Friends, and not only do I feel like she's my spirit animal, but I think she's a great example of this. Most fitness advice plays into that character, that perfectionism, that love of structure, that need to feel in control. And the problem is, when that fitness advice inevitably fails us, because it always does, we blame ourselves and not the system. If you're a professional woman, you have probably been praised your whole life for being driven, for being disciplined, for being high achieving, for being organized. You probably prize being in control. You probably enjoy feeling like you're on top of everything. You like that feeling of having ticked every box, of feeling in a really good spot. Most fitness plans know that and they play on that. So often in the fitness industry, people hand out things like 75 hard, which just seems awful. Every time I've seen anybody do it, I'm like, why does this look like, why would you want to do this? But I get it. Or a 30-day shred, or a brutal gym challenge, or a lot of online coaching. A lot of the way the online coaching industry is set up encourages you to have all these boxes to tick and all of this thing that allows you to lean into that high achieving, in control mindset. Those things feel right. They feel safe. It's that feeling of, tell me what to do and I'll go do it. Because structure is really comforting when the rest of your life feels chaotic. The reason we love structure is because it gives us a sense of control. It gives us a sense of being on top of everything. And most of the fitness industry know that and they play on that. So they send you all in because they know that when you go all in on a big fitness challenge, like a 30-day shred or a 6-week bikini diet, or when you download the Zoe app from Tim Spector and cut out all of the unhealthy and inverted commas foods, that feels good because it's exciting, it feels powerful, it taps into everything that you're good at, following rules, being the good one, being the good girl, ticking the boxes, getting perfect scores. Like, it feeds into all of that. But the problem, as we know, is that life doesn't stay tidy. Work gets stressful, plans change, energy dips. You are different at different points in the month due to your menstrual cycle. You're different at different points in the day due to the stresses of your life. Work will sometimes be busy and sometimes work won't be. Sometimes you'll have stuff going on a personal level that makes things harder or makes things easier. And the same rigid structure that felt good at the start, all those boxes you had to tick, it stops being a structure and starts becoming a cage. It starts becoming something that traps you and that you want to break free from. Because the second that you miss a day, or you skip a meal, or you cancel a workout, or you can't have your perfect meal prep, or you snooze your alarm, you feel like you failed. You fall off and it feels like you're falling apart. Because the plans that you were using, they weren't built to bend with real life. They were built to keep you structured and to give you that feeling of satisfaction. They play into the things that you know you're good at, trying to be perfect. But the fact is, we can't be perfect. No one can stay perfect forever, particularly not women balancing careers, relationships, health, friendships, family, life, everything in between. The problem's not you. The problem is that the fitness industry isn't designed for you. In fact, the fitness industry is, for the most part, designed to play into your insecurities and play into the things that we know make us great at our jobs, but are also sometimes challenges. Something I always say to my clients, and we talk about a lot within the TFP, is that the things that make you who you are, your perfectionism, your discipline, your drive, your ambition, those have the ability to be really positive things or negative things, depending on how you use them. They have the option to be virtues, to be things that make you great, and they also have, when used wrong, when deployed wrong, have the potential to be vices. Just like courage can be a virtue, but being stupidly brave just becomes idiotic. It's the same thing. The problem isn't you, but the problem is that the plans, they used your strengths against you. They used your virtues and turned them into vices. They use your drive, your ambition, your perfectionism, and turn them into vices that work against you. They set you up to burn out, to blame yourself, and to feel like you're the problem when you're not. That is why at the TFP, I make sure we do things differently, because you don't necessarily need more structure or stricter rules or an all or nothing plan. You need the right structure, the right guidelines, and the right plan that allows you to flex and that respects the life you're living and the life you actually want to enjoy, and helps you to build the habits and routines and structures that flex with your life, not break under it. In the next episode, I'm going to walk you through a little bit about what that looks like, how we actually do that within the TFP, and how we actually use your virtues and let them be virtues rather than turn them into vices. I hope that was interesting and insightful. Look forward to chatting to you soon.